I can't take that one. That's my original old school one. There's my second original old school one. Those are the first 2 cameras I ever owned on this property. So they're like 12 years old now. I think I have another one out here somewhere. Let's find it. There one is. Let's check this out. Yeah, I don't know, it's same as the first one, but I think we'll take it. We will take it with us. And I might not ever see it again. Huge thank you to Camojojo for sending me their Trace 4G cellular trail camera. This thing can live stream and send high definition videos in real time. 80-degree wide angle lens, 0.2 trigger speed. This thing has a built-in 32 gigabyte memory card. The technology, it's insane. This thing has AI animal recognition. Installed GPS. I can leave this out here in the middle of the trees, pull up my app, and it's gonna tell me exactly where I left it. This thing has a dedicated app that makes setup a super easy process. From the app, you can download all of your videos or your photos. Best thing about it is inside this app, you can manage all of your trail cameras, all having their own names. You can group them into categories. It makes it super easy to keep track of everything. All right, big one here, coupon code OUTDOORSMAN, right there, OUTDOORSMAN. Use the Amazon link for 15% off, or use the direct website link for 25% off your purchase. So use it today. Get yourself a wireless trail camera. Get you out here in the middle of nowhere, throw it out here and get videos and photos sent right to your phone. What is going on? Just got here to this chunk of land. This is a public access hunting area. Yes, I always hunt my own property. I have my own place, hunt all my deer from, do all that kind of fun stuff. But sometimes I get bored, especially towards the end of the season. You know, I've hunted there for 12 years now, and it's just been, you know, it's the same thing over and over again. I got my stands, got my placements, got all that kind of good stuff. And it's great and all, but I'm gonna spice it up a little bit this year, maybe. So I'm out here today. This is public access. I'm gonna do some scouting. I got a trail camera I'm gonna hang up, and yeah, just kind of see what this is all about. I have never scouted property before other than my own little chunk of property. So this is gonna be, you know, brand new for me. So bear with me as we trudge through some of this trees and shrubs behind us and see what we can kind of come up with for a game plan for this fall when it's deer season. This is an access area that allows both muzzleloader and bow hunting. I've got both of them, and I've actually have a buddy who actually I was just talking with, and he actually does a saddle hang. So he hangs from that little saddle, you hang on the side of the tree, and he's able to do some bow hunting from here. So he's had some good luck. He sees some good deer here. Figure why not? I'm gonna check it out. So we're about to load up. We're gonna go out into the trees and we're gonna see what we can find out here. What in the freak is this? All right, that's a little creepy. Not sure about that, but we will keep on going. That's like right at the entrance, right into the trail coming in. So once I get a little bit deeper in here, I'll probably split off into the trees a little more. Maybe look for some deer trails. This is actually a really sandy area, so actually I've already seen some deer tracks through here and little trails kind of cutting through this tall grass. And we're right up along the river. So obviously a lot of water, a lot of moisture down over there. So hoping that we can find a good spot where we can find a little bedding area, or I don't know, just anything to see what we can come up with. All right, just got in here, just got into like the thickest part of the trees, and I'm already seeing, you can see that there are mulberries right here already. So obviously nice sweet fruit for the deer. I just don't see them up in the trees unless they're up. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so it's that tree right there. So it's actually, yeah, it's this tree right here in front of me. That's one. Looks like there's a second one there actually. But they are dropping mulberries. And that's one thing I have in the front of my house, and it just pulls deer in like crazy. And that's right on my front lawn. And I see deer all the time just munching away, and turkey. So a good sign. Got some food source here. It's a little snack time for the deer. All right, check this out. Some sort of scrape. Just not really sure if it is deer or maybe even just a turkey. Not really seeing any defined prints, whether it's a deer or turkey, but definitely something scraping up over there. But this place is just so darn thick, but I can see right now I'm already on a little deer trail that's kind of cut through here. Kind of losing our way back here. And the water's only just right out there, so it's not that far away. Not that far away at all. But this is just super thick. Oh. There's another one. And looks like another mulberry there too. So we got some mulberries going on over here. So there's a lot of mulberries, a lot of stuff going on over here. Maybe I just need to find a good couple mulberry trees and just aim my camera right there underneath them. I don't know if you can see behind me. Look at this thing. This is a monster tree. The base, I bet that's 7 foot. That thing is huge. Look how big this thing is. It's at least 7 foot. That is crazy. All right, so I've been hiking for it's like a mile and a half, I think, so far. But I just came across this. Look at this, all these wild raspberries again. And these are actually starting to turn purple already. Look at that. That is good. Man. This place is littered with them. This whole thing right behind me, all this is littered with these raspberries. And there's a trail that kind of comes down. Kind of hard to see, but you can definitely tell someone's been using it a lot. Comes right down through here, right along the side of all these raspberries. And there's this little lip over here. And then it just dumps down in this little bottom. Look, there's more raspberries like right there. And there's this weird little dead spot here. I don't know if this is just coincidence or if something was sleeping here or if something tore it up. But yeah, you got this low dip that runs almost the entire length. So I'm actually half tempted to hang my trail camera somewhere around here. You got the trail coming in, the water's just on the other side of that trail. The water's probably only about a quarter of a mile away, but I walked kind of in and then came down, and I kind of was zigzagging a little bit. So yeah, that's why it's a mile and a half in. So water on that side is only a quarter of a mile away. You got some fresh raspberries over here. You got this little clearing thing down on the bottom that they can kind of travel back and forth through. And you got tons more, bedding and all that kind of good stuff over there. So this might be the spot. I might just go ahead and set the trail camera up and see kind of what kind of action I have. I just don't know which tree I want to put it on. I want to kind of hide it a little bit because obviously it's public land. I don't want people to be, see the strap, see the camera in jacket. All right, I think I have figured it out. I moved a few branches around. What I got going on is the trail is behind me, coming from the water this way. So as anything is roaming this way, found a tree right there, kind of off the trail, about 8-10 feet that way. I'm gonna place my camera up there, so it's kind of off to the side. It's kind of facing north, and it's facing the same direction that the deer, kind of at an angle. So if they're coming through here, it's gonna hopefully trigger the camera quick enough and have some time to make sure we get some good videos, get some good footage of them coming through here. Now, there's a lot of debris up here. It's gonna be iffy if there's gonna be some false triggers with a lot of wind, so I might have to check the settings and maybe set the, I don't know, whatever setting it is that senses everything down to like the lowest. So that way it's only detecting some of the bigger objects. And then right past the camera is boom, is that opening where it looks like they can be walking back and forth and or across. So about to get the camera out, get the darn thing hung up. And I got one other thing I'm gonna throw out here too. I'll show you guys that in a few. So the cool thing about these cameras, it has its own separate base. You mount it right to the tree. And it actually has some swivel action to it, so you can actually get the perfect angle that you want. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Look at that. Sweet. Okay. Now to get it on, get some settings figured out. Yeah, we should be good to rock and roll. Right, let's see what we can do here. This is the first time ever using the cellular trail camera, so it's a little nerving because I want to make sure I get everything set up because obviously I'm leaving this thing out here in the middle of like nowhere. So full battery, looks like it's checking for the status and the signal strength. And there's the SIM card that'll connect to the provider. Man, these bugs are getting bad. Okay, well, I'm gonna let this sit for a second while it's acquiring its signals. And I'm going to, oh, there it goes. Perfect, so we're good. So man, this thing is like full bore. So right there, it means we have good signal. Everything's perfect, everything looks great. So now I think what it said we can do, let me pull up my app here quick. Oh, yep, it just shot me info saying some settings I had changed at home, and it changed it and adapted everything. So yeah, 60% signal, which isn't bad because my phone, it only has 2 bars out of 5. And then what I think they said you can do is you can quick touch the power, and I believe it sends like a test video or test picture depending on what you have it set on. So it just got done, lights were flashing, so it looks like it was sending some signals and waiting for the let me refresh this quick. Oh yeah, there it goes. So there's one video. Video is timed at, there's a deer right down there. I'm sure it heard me. Wow, yeah, it was right down there and it was huffing and puffing at me. It's still, I can still hear it. So that's good. We're in a good spot then. It looks like there's some activity around here somewhere. But yeah, photo or the video is labeled at 2:51 and it is currently, yeah, so it took about 2 minutes and I didn't hit refresh, so it might have been in there sooner than that. But I hit refresh, I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. Got my video. Hit start, let's see where it goes. There it is. Boom. So first test video. Okay, that's awesome. Now the only thing is, I don't hear anything. I don't have any volume. Which, let me download it. Camojojo, add photos, yep. Let's see, did that download to, okay, download to my phone. Like a test video? There it is. Test picture, depending on what you have it set on. Okay. So we'll see if it's, So the image is sent to the app is more of like a thumbnail, so it's kind of like a miniature version and doesn't have any audio apparently. But then once you download it to your phone, which it downloaded in like a second, straight to my phone, so now I have it on here. And it's good to go, and then you got volume, so that's awesome. So this thing's working pretty slick. So I just got to get right angle set up. I'm gonna grab that other thing that I talked to you guys about. Yeah, we'll get that thing set up and we'll be good to go. All right, got this thing all dialed in, set up, ready to go. I'm gonna hit the test function one more time and I'm gonna run back over here. Whew, pretend I'm a deer. See what happens. You can kind of see the camera right there. Oh, so it triggered already, so that's not bad. There's it's flashing at us, so now it's sending us the signal. So red light kicked on, it indicated it saw something. Then the green light sending the signal to my app. That's all we could ask for. I just wanted to see, make sure it hit, and I'll check out the camera positioning on the video quick. We'll see what it looks like. So it was like 30 seconds and that thing already went off on my app here. So check this out. There's the second photo or the video. There it is. Looks like there's me running away really fast. Oh, that's perfect. That's money. Could probably go down a little bit more, but that's not bad. I think I like it up a little bit higher because it's going to get over the brush to maybe see what's back there. So I think that's pretty much set up quite nicely. So yeah, it's sending stuff over, so we're good to go. So yeah, let me show you what I got over here. The other thing I brought. I brought, because this is public land, from this morning, I grabbed one of my cheap trail cameras that I have retired. Usually I hang these out in my gun range, but I ran out there this morning and I snagged one of these because I'm gonna hang it out here in the more obvious areas. Hoping that if somebody does stroll through here, they might see this. And if they decide to steal it, they'll go ahead and take this one and hopefully leave my cellular trail camera alone. That's what I'm hoping for. So wish me luck. But yeah, I'm gonna get this thing all set up. I actually have batteries. I got some old crappy like Chinese batteries, and I got an old SD card that actually doesn't work anymore. I'm actually throwing this in, so it looks legit. We're gonna hang it up as if we are trying to use this darn thing, probably point it that way into the bottom or something. So if somebody sneaks over here, they'll see it. Because I can barely see my trail camera now up there. You really have to kind of look for it and know it's up there. So that's the plan. We'll get this hung up. We'll deter some, untrustworthy people. All right, this is kind of a nice little spot right here because that little bottom area is right here, facing that direction. Yeah, so if somebody comes through here, they'll see this. Can't even see the trail camera up there at all. Yeah, that's hidden pretty well. Hopefully they can see this. Somebody throws that here looking that way. Looks like kind of know what I'm doing, I guess. Not too bad. Take that a little bit farther. Perfect. All right, get this wrapped around a few times. Okay. Power on. Pretend to take some pictures. All right, we are good to go. We got our fake trail camera right back there set up for anybody who wants to jack one, hopefully to get their eyes down there and not up here. We got my trail camera, it's up here. Yeah, it's right up there, man. It's hidden pretty good. It's backed a little bit, but it's got a perfect angle right up that trail. So I'm actually gonna take this trail on back out because I came at an angle when I came down here, kind of stumbled upon this trail in this bottom. So I'm gonna take the trail out towards the water and then make my way back to the truck. So hopefully today I'll start getting some photos or some videos and we'll kind of see what kind of critters are out here. Not sure when, but I will touch base with you guys later. And we are back. It's been about a week since I set out that trail camera, and unfortunately I didn't get the response that I was hoping for. That same night, it was about 10 o'clock, I think, I did get a doe, came in from the side. It did not follow the trail. You can see the video right here. But it came in, is in that direction. So it was in that spot anyway. And then I think 2 days went by and I had nothing. I was like, crap, I probably set something up wrong or the camera died or something. But then I think it was around noon. Here it is now. I got another doe and it came right down that trail, exactly where I was hoping for. Triggered the camera and I walked right by all those raspberry plants right towards that little bottom area. Then I think another 2 days went by and look here right now. This is another video. It's going the opposite direction. So it's going the other direction from the bottom out past raspberries and out towards the river. I think it was like 8 o'clock at night or something like that. So obviously there's some movement there. I mean, this is 8,000 acres of land and I just happened to roam in there for 2 hours and like look around trying to find the best spot. So, I don't know. I'll have to go back out there, do a little more scouting, maybe move some stuff around. But obviously I was there and I saw or I heard that deer snorting at me. And then these, three videos all within a week. So it's not the end of the world. It's not that bad. And obviously once it's deer season and there's hunters moving around, there's gonna be a lot more activity and a lot more deer, moving around all over time. And plus that big tree with that little dead spot is almost like the perfect spot, I think, for a saddle hang. I mean, I was just thinking about it the other day. It's like, it's up there, it's all clear around it. I can see the bottom, I can see that trail. It's coming right at me and I think it'd just be ideal. So I don't know, I might just leave the camera up there for another week or two and kind of see what's going on before I head out there and kind of disturb the area again. Trying to move it, but the app is working awesome. It's triggering stuff. I get the photos within probably like 2 minutes of them being triggered on the camera. And then I think we had a storm roll through and it sent me a bunch of pictures of obviously the trees and the branches were moving, which I anticipated because I set it up behind a bunch of like plants and stuff, kind of hiding it. And I knew those would sway in the wind and stuff and it would probably trigger it. But the best thing is I can actually use that app and I can set all my settings up. So I was able to set my my sensors low, high, depending on the weather. You know, if it was really windy that day, I set them down low, hoping it would just catch some bigger objects like the deer. And if it was really calm that day, I set them up high just to kind of catch everything we can. So I caught a few birds and I think a squirrel out there too. So there's animals out there, but most importantly, there are some deer. So that's awesome. So hope you guys all enjoyed this. I hope this will lead into me be doing some public land deer hunting this fall. So we'll see what happens. But hope you all enjoyed this. We'll see you next time. Later.